All right, today we're going to be unboxing the Traxxas Mini Max, seeing what we get in the box and if it's worth that $270 price point. Potentially could be a great Christmas gift this year for 2024. In future videos, we're going to be doing the X-Max Ultimate and the Traxxas Sledge unboxings as well. So right off the rip, we're going to see what the outside of the box is saying. Clipless body mounting, high torque steering servo, which you can also find at 10th scale models, which is pretty cool. You got a steel gear planetary differential with sledgehammer tires, sealed ball bearings, the TQI radio system, nice. Outdated, but nice. Oil-filled ultra shocks, which is going to be sweet. You get also a battery and a charger in the box with the BL2S power system, which is brushless. Super cool. This battery and charger combo definitely will get you by for the time being if you don't have anything else going on, but it will be a little bit slower. You're probably looking at like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hour charging time. Not quite sure. Obviously, I haven't used it yet, but we're gonna figure that out together and just bust it open. This is the orange model right here. So without further ado, I'm gonna crack her open and we'll see you back in a second. All right, so here we got the Mini Max out of the box. Right here, the body's just hanging out on there for the time being. I got the clips undone. This is the clipless body mounting system, very easy to deal with and manage. Just got these clips right here, you depress, and it releases it from the chassis. So you got 2 in the front fender and then 2 just aft of the rear fender. So when you're in there searching for it, you got these guys that are right back here. It kind of feels like they would be in here. But then these guys are just right where you'd expect them to be, right there in the center. So we'll look at this a little bit further here in just a second. But as for the transmitter, got the standard TQ transmitter, tried but true. Feels good in the hand. Has the steering trim knob right there, and then the on-off switch on the bottom. We got the 3500 milliamp 2S LiPo that Traxxas includes in the box for the $270 price point, which so far it's looking like not too bad of a deal to me. And then we have the charger that is included for the battery in the box. This is just the bare bones basic charger. This will just plug in with your USB-C cord right there that you use to charge your cell phone or something along those lines, and then the battery plug in this side. Right here's your indication light to tell you if once the battery's charged. I'm guessing it'll probably take around an hour and a half, 2 hours to charge the battery up with that system. Not too sure. I actually don't own any Traxxas batteries. This will be my very first one. And I don't own the actual real chargers. So I will be using this and finding out with you guys. All right, for what else is in the box, we also have the little T-bar to change out the tires with, take off the little axle nuts, along with some Allen keys. So that is cool. Those are included in the box. You have the warranty information along with the manual. So that is always a good thing to read. These are the little shock clips that go on the shock bodies right there. Puts a little bit more tension on the spring, so the suspension is a little bit more stiffer. So if you're doing those big jumps, the chassis won't just slap the ground as hard. But with that, you'll also lose some of the body roll, which helps it maneuver better and not flip over. So if you make the suspension too stiff, it's just gonna roll over on its side, which no one wants to go and flip it over constantly. So I personally won't be installing these on there. I don't think it's gonna need it, but they are there as an option. So that is pretty cool that Traxxas does include those for you. Also, just wanted to include this in there really quick for you guys before we continue on with the video. Just show you how easy it is to take this body on and off with this clipless body mounting system. It's awesome not having to mess with the little pins. Those always suck to do in the cold. And then it is super secure on there. You're not gonna shake it off or knock it off, so that's pretty cool. And then I'm doing this all one-handed just to show you just how simple this is gonna be. You could never do this in the past with the old body mounting system. So pretty cool that Traxxas has this now on this little tiny Mini Max scale. All right, continuing right on with the video, you see the BL2S 3300 kV brushless motor from Traxxas. I believe that is new for this year. It's replacing their brushed motors. You also see the 2S LiPo capable ESC controller along with part number 2056 servo, which is pretty cool that they were able to squeeze that into this little Mini Max platform since it's usually in their 10th scale applications. Then off camera, I went ahead and measured the battery tray, and from here to here is 4.5 inches. So if you choose to use a different battery besides the Traxxas brand batteries, you have 4.5 inches to play with. I went ahead and tried out a couple of my different Spectrum batteries, which is what I run, and I will be able to fit a Spectrum 3S LiPo that is 1800 milliamps in here. Anything larger than that, like 2200 milliamps, they don't fit, a little bit too long. So that does suck, but different branded LiPos are going to be different sizes, so just obviously check the size before you purchase it if you choose not to run the Traxxas batteries. If you do buy an aftermarket battery, you're going to either need to change over this connector or get an adapter. If you change this connector, you will void the warranty though, so just be aware of that. So I'm going to be upgrading this to the 3S system to really see what this thing is capable of. I know a couple of people have already done it already, and they've not had good luck with the rear differentials. They like to explode pretty much instantly. I'm thinking a lot of that has to do with it not having a center differential. So I'm going to be ordering one of those. That part is for pre-order right now, and will be available January 2025. And I think that should help with the drivetrain reliability. Obviously, I won't know until I upgrade it and test it out for myself, but I'm crossing my fingers that I don't have the same scenario with the rear diff blowing up constantly. And that is only once people upgrade it to the 3S system and overpower it. With this stock BL2S system in there, I have not seen anybody have issues, and then I will also be testing it out with this system in here to let you guys know in a future video. But everything is looking fantastic on this truck. Really impressed with the build quality. I think it's going to be a pretty nice truck to have and handle. I think it'd be a great Christmas gift for this year for anybody who's getting just into the hobby or who's been in the hobby for a long time. It's nice that they include everything out of the box for you, so you don't have to buy anything unless you choose to. And then there's plenty of upgrades that you can buy for it if you want to make this the next best thing out there. But as far as it compared to the Grom series, definitely seems like a lot more sturdier built platform than they do. Along with, it's definitely larger. The Groms they're true 16th scale, 14th scale. I can't remember the scale off the top of my head, but they are true to the size. When this definitely feels pretty large. This feels more like maybe like a 12th scale to me almost. I don't believe Traxxas actually has like a true scale for their vehicles, but I think it's supposed to be like in the 16th scale class since it's mini. Anyways, it is definitely larger than those vehicles. So with those coming at the $200 price point, and I think it's like 210 or 20 with battery and charger, and then this coming at 270, I think this definitely would probably be the better deal. I own this and I don't own those, so I can't speak for how they run, but I bought this because it seems like it would suit me better. So like I said, in future videos, we are going to upgrade this thing, make it as durable as possible. I don't think we're gonna have any issues at all with it until we upgrade to 3S. Then I think the center differential will hopefully get rid of the rear diff issue with it exploding, because there's just nowhere for that excess power to go. But what they did do is it has softer tires in the back for better grip, harder in the front. Not really sure for the reasoning of that. It kind of feels a little bit backwards to me, but maybe I'm just thinking about it wrong right now. Anyways, this is the Traxxas Mini Maxx unboxing and overview for what's in the box. Pretty impressed with what it comes with for 270 bucks. Definitely think it's worth the purchase. Go out there, get yourself one, support your local hobby shop. Yeah, and then be on the lookout for the unboxings of the Maxx Ultimate, Traxxas Sledge, and then upgrading and tinkering with this Mini Maxx. Hopefully I will do all of the hard labor intensive stuff, figuring out how to change it, so that way you guys can just slap in the new 3S system and not have to go about figuring it out. So anyways, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think, tell me what you want to see, and then I'll see you in the next video.